we're going to talk about you and Spud a little bit because eventually you two split up, and it's really one of the more, compelling, well done storylines for, at TNA at that time period. Who do you credit with that story? I mean, was it you guys, the writers? Talk a little bit about that one.
I would credit the company and the writers for giving us the platform to tell the story, because it was originally going to be a quick one-off, because they wanted to get me ready for Kurt, and having the comedic aspect was kind of negating the main event caliber heel they wanted me to be. So, but we were able to work it into 6 weeks of television that culminated in his hometown, Birmingham. I'm sorry, it was in London, but Birmingham's an hour away, for the hair versus hair match. But I really credit the company for allowing us to pursue that story, because we really put a lot into it and we really built it up. And that's like, when you give talented people the ability to create, and I think wrestling misses this greatly, you just let them create it. More often than not, you're going to get very memorable television out of it.
Well, you would go on to defeat me again, this time for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. What was that feeling like to get the world title?
Yeah, I mean, well, that was the only time we wrestled.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So everything we said about the self-actualization, I might get a little misty on this one, because I can't tell the story without feeling real emotion. So obviously it did something for me. But one thing about the Rockstar Spud hair versus hair match, he took a bullet for me to get me to you with the blood and everything. And I'll never forget that. See, I'm getting misty talking about that a little bit.
Man, he was loyal to you.
He was he's still my best bud. So yeah, winning that title, shit, man. You can't put it in words, because what I wrote about is it was a culmination. In a sense, it was a culmination of a storyline, but it was more of a culmination of all the bad shit and the hard shit and the wrong stuff, the firings and, broken relationships, all these things I had to dedicate myself to it and have it. So, yeah. My father and my mother and my, at the time, fiance, obviously that didn't work out. But I remember I hit the roll up, win, and it's in wrestling, sometimes you win, it's I'm supposed to win. But then it sinks in. And if you watch it back, you can kind of see where it hit me. I'm like, oh shit, this is real. We do the deal. TV goes off, and my mom, dad, girlfriend, give him this hug, man. And it's just everything went away that ever hurt. It was the perfect moment, dare I say. So it meant a lot, buddy. Thank you for the honor.
That mountaintop moment, man. That's so cool.
Yeah. Then I came back and he said I'm good at wrestling too. So I'm like, that's even better.
Right.